Hey guys, I have a really fun tutorial for you today which will teach you how to make a macrame wrap for flowers. I thought it would be neat to add a heart shape to the wrap but was not sure if it would work. In the end, I'm really happy with how it turned out. In total, you will need 161 feet of 3mm string, which is available in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I'll add a link in the description. When finished, this wrap is about 10 inches wide and 16 inches in length. Let's get started. Cut one piece of string that is 5 feet in length to use as your filler cord and 26 pieces of string that are 6 feet in length. Attach the 26 pieces of string to the middle of your filler cord using Lark's head knots. Tie a row of square knots across the top of your work, 13 square knots total. Tie another row of alternating square knots underneath the first row, 12 square knots total. To create the heart shape, we will tie double half hitch knots. Split your work in half, starting on the left, count 8 cords out from the center, and then use the 9th cord as your filler cord. This is the 18th cord from the left side of your work. Tie one double half hitch knot working down and to the right. As we tie our double half hitch knots, we are also going to tie square knots to fill in the center section. Tie 3 alternating square knots across your work. The second square knot should sit in the middle of your work. Using the same filler cord on the left, tie 3 more double half hitch knots working down and to the right. Tie 2 alternating square knots across your work. Tie 1 alternating square knot in the middle of your work. Using the same filler cord on the left, tie 4 more double half hitch knots working down and to the right. Repeat that process, tying 8 double half hitch knots total on the right side of your work. Tie one more double half hitch knot with the 2 filler cords to connect the 2 sides. Using the 18th cord from the left as your filler cord, tie 5 double half hitch knots working down and to the left. Tie 1 alternating square knot on the left side of your work. Using the same filler cord, tie 2 more double half hitch knots working down and to the left. Repeat that process on the right side of your work. We will now create the bottom section of the heart design. Using the same filler cord on the left, tie 7 double half hitch knots working down and to the right. We will cross the bottom section before tying the rest of the double half hitch knots. Tie 8 more double half hitch knots working down and to the right. Repeat that process on the right side of your work. Tie one more double half hitch knot with the 2 filler cords to connect the 2 sides. Tie 2 alternating square knots on the left side of your work. Tie another 2 alternating square knots on the left side of your work. Repeat on the right side of your work. If you are wanting to fill in the sides a bit more, you could tie additional square knots here, but I am just going to tie one more alternating square knot on each side to finish it off. Cut the ends to your desired length. I'm going to leave about 1 foot of string underneath the heart design. Cut to your desired shape. I'm going to cut mine into a V shape. Here's what it looks like wrapped around some flowers. I'm using fake flowers to avoid a bit of a mess, but feel free to use fake or real flowers. If you are going for more of a boho vibe, feel free to cut some of the ends shorter and or brush out the ends. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, it would really help me out if you could hit the thumbs up below, and if you think this tutorial may be useful for others, please feel free to share it. I love to see your work, but sometimes I can miss it, so please tag me on Instagram or Facebook if you've used one of my tutorials or if you're using some of my ropes so I can see your work. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly video tutorials. Thank you.